You are now tuned into the dopest podcast in the world, Krown Jewels Podcast.
It's the Krown Jewels Podcast. It's the Krown Jewels Podcast. If you know, you know.
It's your boy G-Mo the Great, a.k.a. King of the Hustle. Man, and you are now tuned in to another episode of Krown Jewels Podcast. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm in the building, man. I had to call out to some of the greats, dog. But hold on, before I go any further, man, let me shout out my guy James the Gemini in the building, man.
What up,
Official new co-host in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So we gonna make it large and, you know what I'm saying, clap that up for him.
When your birthday, bro?
I'm Gemini, bro. 5/27.
5/24 right here.
Oh, okay. We right in the mix.
Yeah.
Already.
So yeah, man. I had to come and invite some guests in this mode, and we've been trying to get this together for a long time. I done went on their show a couple times. I've been on their show once, and then we collabed on somebody else's show together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this podcast fam, dog, and I can't even like skate over the fact that this is Cosign Award nominees right here, bro.
Facto.
You know what I'm saying? That's big. That's big. Let me clap that up. You know what I mean? Clap that up one time. So, man, with no further ado, I got It's Better This Way podcast.
Hey.
And I'm going to have y'all to introduce yourselves independently, you know, to do your thing.
He always want me to go first. This is EJ, man. Yeah, dog. I'm in this thing.
Hey.
You know?
Already. And I am TJ, the other half of It's Better This Way. What's up? What's up?
Man, so I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Like, it's all love, man.
Thank you for the invite, bro.
That's all good. It's been in the making, man. You know when it just got to be right. The right time and right situation. Yeah. But it's been in the making. I always, you know what I'm saying, checked y'all out and I always supported what y'all do. Like, y'all solid as hell, you know what I'm saying? So
Thank you, man.
Definitely want to give y'all flowers or whatever.
Thank you.
So, man.
What kind of flowers you giving, though?
Hey, man. We on the budget after Valentine's Day, bro. So, you know what I'm saying?
We went broke yesterday.
Walgreens, like what?
Shit, Walgreens flowers about 25 pieces.
Straight up, man. So what y'all been up to, though?
Man, it was the day after Valentine's Day. I spent it alone.
Me as well.
Man.
Spent it alone for good reason. This is my first year not having a Valentine's, probably since I was like 17 years old.
A word?
Yeah. So it actually felt good, man. And yeah, I was
Saved a little bit.
Solo dolo. Yeah. Saved a little bit, yeah.
I did. I was definitely by myself, but I took myself out yesterday. You know, I went to Fridays, man. TGI Fridays, and just kicked it, bro.
How was the scene up there, man? I can imagine it was a lot of
TGI Fridays,
like a lot of couples group, like
yeah,
and then also like singles groups together.
So I mean, it was people in there, man. Like they really kind of had me upset, bro, because I went up there for the 2 for $20. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real talk. I was gonna eat my meal there at house, you know, take that other half back, you know, to the crib for the day or something like that. But they exchanged that for a Valentine's Day thing. It was like $50. I said, nah, I'm good.
Whoa.
Yeah, it like had all of the main shit on there, you know, and some good appetizers and shit. I said, nah, I'm good. I'm just going ahead and get the ribs. Before it's the people, it was some people in there, you know. I started off at the bar, and then I was like, I'm not feeling this, you know what I'm saying? So I just went back to the little pub table. And then
he was working the room.
Hey, real talk.
On Friday.
I said, I ain't gonna get no looks right here now. I gotta move, man. But now I went back and then I was just chilling, man. I brought my own liquor in there. Been a nigga. I did.
Can you do that?
I did. You know? But it was like when I was getting ready to leave, it was a chick that came up to the table, and it was like 3 of her homegirls, and we were just kicking it at the table, man, just talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so.
All right, cool, though. 'Cause I feel like this year, though, I seen a lot more single events, though.
Yeah.
Like, usually they kind of play the singles to the left, you know what I'm saying? You by yourself. You know, it's all about the couples, but it was a lot more single event, and I was kind of low-key hating on that because this the first year I'm married, so I can't enjoy, you know what I'm saying, being on my thottism and stuff like I want to, you know what I'm saying?
Thottism.
Yeah, so, you know, I peeped a lot of people had a lot of single events in the city, and I was like, damn. Like, y'all would have gave me this 4 years ago. I would have wild out in here.
Man, they making money with it now, though. That's part of the plan.
It's profitable. You know what I'm saying?
It's capital.
I saw something on Twitter, like women getting together and calling something Galentines.
I seen
Yeah.
You
this.
saw that? Galentine's Day?
I saw that too. Yeah.
What they mean?
The ladies get together for Valentine's Day. Just like gal.
Kick it together.
Yeah, Galentines.
Shout out to the ladies, but you know they always making up a holiday and stuff.
I'm saying, bro, like Valentine's Day is for them. Like, like you now you making more shit about you. Like, dang.
Yeah, didn't y'all just have a whole summer?
Right. Yeah, but hey, I'm gonna go into our first segment, news to me. So news to me, man, just a segment I like to touch on, like little topics that I heard, you know what I'm saying, going around. And the first one is the Gayle King backlash. So apparently she did an interview with Lisa Leslie where she kind of took some jabs that people didn't like too much towards Kobe, and it was a lot of backlash on that, especially from some celebrities like Snoop, Bootsy, and yeah, it's been a whole thing. What y'all feel about that?
Gayle was out of pocket, man. Gayle was out of pocket, man. I think at that time he hadn't even been laid to rest.
Yeah.
That was just very tasteless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Very tasteless, man. And she should have known what the hell she was doing. But I think she was kind of riding off of that interview with R. Kelly, that wave. You know what I'm saying? Everybody probably thought she was doing, oh, you did such a great job at probing him and asking the right questions. And she said, I'm going to take that same energy on over here. And nah.
But why would there be something that you even need to bring up?
That's that's my point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in journalism, like how, what does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't get that. Like, it was just a reach. You know what I'm saying?
I almost go back to it's an agenda. You know what I'm saying? Is what it seems like. If you just get on the top of the world and you look down, like, damn, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, they go back to like sticking up the black man. The black man, you know, sticking each other. So I can understand. That's why, you know, Snoop was pissed. If it was a white person, I don't think they would have even, you know what I'm saying? It's been regular news. They already bagging us every day anyway. So, you know, what have been new about that?
Right.
But for Gayle to do it, yeah, she knew what she was doing. I mean.
Yeah, and then she tried to say that she didn't know, and she apologized for it. You know, I'm like, if you didn't do nothing wrong, you ain't apologizing. I mean, at least I know I'm not.
Right.
You know?
I ain't hear that part. She apologized?
She did.
Yeah, she just recently did it. Like, I think yesterday, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah. But yeah, like, and I, like, low key, I respect women, and you know, so my grandma probably about Gayle age or something. I don't know.
Yeah, my mom is a woman.
But I still kind of don't feel like Snoop was too off with what he said.
I know. We felt it at the time.
Yeah,
that was raw emotion right there.
Yeah. So
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. You good.
I didn't agree with Snoop though. I didn't agree with Snoop because it was full of emotion. And granted, I know he got a different relationship with Kobe than what we had. Yeah. I probably want to go off the same way if one of my partners got killed or died or some kind of way. But I think if I'm putting that energy out to the world, I think it took the energy and the attention off of Gayle's fuck up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sometimes things can be just so vulgar, everybody ignore what Gayle said and just start focusing on Snoop.
What Snoop said.
And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, he's not even the one we aiming at right now, you know, but his shit was just so vulgar and kind of disrespectful. I couldn't necessarily agree with it. I get the passion, though.
Yeah.
I get the emotion behind it, but it's just the wrong way to do it and the wrong platform to do it. Too many people heard it, man.
And not even, like, I don't know, I think what my angle with Snoop, like, I've been listening to Snoop since I was like second grade or something. I done heard them call everybody a bitch. Oh, yeah. Funky dog head, like, you know. So I think it was just like normal to hear from Snoop. When I heard, I was like, oh, that's Snoop.
Yeah.
But I didn't really feel like he was really attacking her at first. Again, if somebody called my grandma that, you gotta see
funky
me
dog
outside.
bitch though.
But you know what I think it is, G-Mo, bro? Like hearing Snoop, he's calling women bitches is women that we don't even know. You know, people that's listening to him don't even know. But this was directed to a particular person who was actually inside of the media, who people know. Yeah. So I feel like that's more than just calling a person, a female, a bitch who a person don't know.
Yeah, and I do feel his apology when he did apologize afterwards, because still again, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when you do something and you do it in error, and it's a mistake, you get the opportunity to correct that mistake. You know what I'm saying? As long as you breathing, you could correct that mistake. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. So he did apologize.
Yeah, he did.
I feel like it don't matter what you do, you gotta apologize for whatever it is that you do when you inside when you in media and shit like that.
He said he was dealing with his tea lady, man. His tea lady got him to apologize pretty much at the end of the day, and I can hear that. My mama called me, say, bro, you need to Reel that back in, bro. That lady ain't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get what's due.
And he probably even knew it. You know, like kind of went hard. Like after you turn the live off or whatever, you're like, I probably didn't have to say that. You know?
Call a bitch 5 times.
So when somebody say,
I was aiming for 2.
So when somebody say you should apologize, it kind of triggers something that you probably already thinking.
Yeah.
You know, so that make the apology a little bit more easy to give, maybe.
Yeah. But shout out to them, man. I hope they fix that, make it work or whatever. But, dog, in the meantime, it ain't funny, but, dog, did y'all see the stripper at Ecstasy fall off this pole 15 feet?
I did.
Man.
Numerous amount of time. I sent it to the group.
Yeah. Hey, did you hear it?
Dog, over the music.
We all saw it, but did you hear it?
It kept working.
She hit that platform hard.
And kept getting to it. Like,
what kind of bills you got to keep going like that? So I didn't fell about 25 feet.
And then the shocking thing about it, bro, is that she fell hard. Everybody in there saw it. Nobody rushed the stage to be like, you good?
But I think because she kept working, you know what I'm saying? It was like a pause and it was like, boom, you know?
That's a part of the show. You know what I'm saying?
I still didn't get these dollars. Yeah.
Hey, she definitely made her money that night, boy. Like
she made her money them next few days.
For real. She got a record deal and all that shit.
I did see she made off of GoFundMe about $37K, bro.
Yeah. She chilling for a little bit.
She said she retired. She announced that she's retired from stripping. She got to. They like she fractured a jaw, broke some teeth. Yeah. I think she broke an ankle. And something else, man. But
nigga, she kept bouncing that ass.
Kept going,
bro. I would have been laid out.
She died
off of a pinky.
She died for a second, dog. She died for a little second, like 5 seconds. She laid there and she was gone for a minute. She just came back.
It was equivalent. I think her twerking is equivalent to when you watching like a fight video and the dude get knocked out and he get right back up and try to square up.
Yeah.
Nah.
They all laxy days and moving around the ring and shit. Yeah.
And that's my thing.
That's just muscle memory.
I needed to see the rest of the video. I wanted to see her get off the stage. Like how she performed that. Like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I wanted to see.
Probably just adrenaline though, man. That embarrassed me.
That's true.
That's definitely what it is.
That's true. And like so I had just went to Ecstasy for the first time like maybe a week or 2 ago.
Okay.
That pole high, bro. Yeah. Like if you get to the top of that pole, whoever up there can touch the second floor of the club. So she fell a good story. A good story, dog, and smacked that thing. And I'm talking about this loud in the Ecstasy, bro. Like the music be hitting. And you can hear her just as clear as day, just hit that thump. I was like, damn, dog, that's another thump. That's
over the music, man.
Over the music.
Who y'all think fell harder? The stripper from Ecstasy or when Undertaker threw Mankind off the steel cage?
I don't know. That's a tie, bro.
That's a tough decision.
Lord, she hit that pavement, man. God dog.
But yeah, she definitely cashed out though. But I don't know. It ain't enough to retire though.
That's what I'm saying. Like $37K, and you talking about you good?
Yeah, that's like that's like a good call center salary. You know what I'm saying?
She might parlay it into something else. You know
Actually, yeah. And then she came and did a video. I would have ran from that. Salute to her, man.
Yeah, she a tough one, dog.
That's this day and age. Don't you take whatever you've been through, blast it on social media, and hope you get away.
Right.
You know go viral real quick.
Whatever is hot, you got to rock with it. So I feel like, she was definitely hot. Like, people reached out to her, reposting her and shit. Yeah, she got a lot of followers.
Yeah.
Ride that tidal wave.
All right, man. So my next one, Dwayne Wade announces that his son has now changed his name from Zion to Zaya. So I know we got some fathers in the room, and what y'all feel about that, bro?
Black privilege.
You got to expunge on that one, Dallas.
They are so far removed from everyday life. Like, how does he have time to know that he want to be a girl? You know what I'm saying? How do you allow him to be exposed to that? How do you allow him at 12 to say, I want to go through this, and not say, hey, son, well, I don't mind you being whatever you are. I support you, but son, we're gonna do this the way you under my rules, basically.
Right.
Do this the way when you hit 18, bro. If you want to get out there, be flamboyant, do whatever it is you want to do. Get out there and do what you do. But as long as you under my rules, bro, we gonna do it the right way first. You know what I'm saying? So that's just black privilege, bro. Ain't no everyday nigga finna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go through no shit. Nigga, how you have time, bro? You ain't studying, bro.
Yeah.
What team is you on a debate team or something, bro? My baby 13, bro, and she don't have time for shit, bro. Uh-oh.
We good. Bill collectors will call you anytime.
Ain't nothing but a little edit to fix that.
Right.
Edit. But no, it's a couple of different ways you can look at that, man. We was talking about this at the job, and I feel like he was saying, like for you to be 12 years old, how you even know about this shit? Yeah. First of all, so it has a big deal to who is around you. Like, what are you seeing? Who is telling you shit like this? Oh yeah, you can do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And also, it's like his parents. They big. They in the face of the TV and shit like that. So I almost feel like if they deny him access to that, they'll be viewed a certain type of way. Yeah. So it's like they almost gotta push certain shit, even if they might not agree with it. And they might be like, you know what, it's cool. I don't mind my kids being gay, but to be working towards being a transgender, bro, that shit ain't cool, especially at 12.
Well, we all as parents at one time, you're gonna be vilified no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? You can be your kid's best friend, but it's gonna come a point where you're gonna be the villain and you're gonna have to shut it down. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That one got me.
You know I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I gotta play devil's advocate, man. I don't know what that feels like, to be honest. I don't know what it feels like. I've always felt like a masculine boy, even as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like running around apartments, you know, chasing after girls, all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So I've always felt like this. So I don't know what it feels like to be Zaya. You know what I'm saying? Like if you say he feels like a girl, then who am I to say, well, no, you don't. You know, I guess I just don't know how that feels. Yeah. So another thing that I saw at this was, man, shout out to Dwade, honestly, man. Shout out to Dwade, Gabrielle, and all that, because for his son to openly say that, hey, Dad, I'm a girl. Like, I know I couldn't have said no shit like that in my house. Yeah. So that says a lot about parenting, actually. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, damn, he was open enough to talk to his parents about that. So salute on that one. But, I mean, my take on it is I don't know what that feels like. So I think what I would just resort to is just trying not to understand it. I don't have to understand it. Just like a white man ain't got to understand what it is to be a black man, you know, but you do got to respect me. So with that situation, with him saying that, no, call me a girl now, then I'm just going to respect it.
But at 12, though, T, bro?
Even at 12, because, again, like I said, at 12, I don't know what it feels like to feel like him.
And I feel like at 12, he don't even know what a girl feels like. Like, his mind is not there yet to I mean, of course, he know the difference between, you know, girls and boys and shit like that. But to say I'm a girl, that's a lot. I feel like it's a lot of outside shit coming inside.
Like, bro, how you know you want some meat at 12, bro? I'm gonna say it, bro.
And that's facts, because I feel like man, there was a point in time as a boy, I remember, like, I thought girls was gross. And then you grow into a different stage of life where you like, damn, these women fine. You know?
Hoes at 12?
But then even I remember being 21 and I'm like, damn, I like the ratchet hoes with the goals and the color hair. And then I remember growing to another stage where I'm like, damn, I like women who got something going, who book smart. So even you got stages in life. At 12, you can't make such a permanent decision off of like a temporary phase, you know what I'm saying? And and maybe he will be transgender for the rest of his life. But at 12, it's just like if your child wake up in the morning and say, Daddy, I want Skittles for breakfast. Skittles, Starburst, all of that. As a parent, you gonna come in and shut that down like that's not good for you at this moment. Now, when you get 18, 21, you move out this house, you can have all the Skittles you want. You know what I'm saying? I can't say nothing about it, but as long as I'm guiding you as a parent, this is the way we're going to go, where I feel that I'm protecting you and I feel that this is what's best. And again, he may be gay. He may be gay for the rest of his life. Right. But at this point, I'm going to keep raising you the best way I know how, and I'm not going to allow you to do a permanent thing like change your name. Because let's just say he's 12. At 16, he might see an ass he can't resist, and he might snap back.
But what would be the fault in that? Say, for instance, he do grow up and say, oh, you know what? That was a phase. Let me go back. What's so wrong with that?
Because you 12, like shit, like G-Mo was saying, like that's fucking permanent. You know, like change your name, saying that you're a girl.
You can change your name back to a male name.
I mean, you can, you know, but at 12, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
What I wouldn't agree with, and I don't think this is the case, is changing your body parts. at such a young age, and that's not the case here.
But who says he won't have the freedom to do that if they are already agreeing with it?
Real talk.
I seen a picture of a little dude with nails and shit. I was like, fuck, here we go.
We can't speak to that yet because it hasn't happened. Now, if that happens a year from now, then we'll have that discussion. But as for now, he just say he feels like a girl. And here's the thing: I don't want y'all to respect to take my stance on it as supporting it. I'm just coming from a point of I ain't never been there. I've always felt like a boy. I've always felt like a man. You know what I'm saying? So, I remember for somebody to feel like, man, I feel like a girl. Like, who am I to say? Like, if you come here and say you sick, no, say for instance we got a basketball team, right?
Go ahead and bring that analogy down.
We got all four of us in here. We on the basketball team. EJ goes down. He's hurt. He hurts his leg. He really just don't want to face the next team.
Yeah.
We can't tell him he's not hurt. Yeah. We can't tell him that.
Coach can be like, get your ass up and play, man.
That's a pain that only he is feeling.
But I remember being like I was probably like 10. Like, I'm a junior. I ain't like my name, dog. I was like, this a white boy ass name. I'm like, I can't do nothing with this name.
That's how I feel.
I ran in there. I told my mama, I'm like, I don't want to be called Gary. I want to change my name. And because that's the parent, and I'm a 10-year-old talking about making a permanent decision that you got medical records based off of everything else. You know what I'm saying? She was like, boy, take your ass in your room. Like, I'm not changing nothing. Like, that's your name. Come back to me when you old enough to change it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I think that's just where it's a difference between support and it's a difference between guidance. And I just feel like, let him, if he gay, cool, you can't change that. But cool, don't let him make those decisions until he old. It's just the same thing. I like girls when I was 12. My mom wouldn't let no girl come in my room with the door shut when I was 12. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a girl in my room with the door shut till I moved out, got my own crib. You know what I'm saying?
I think the difference in those examples is one is like an identity thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. One is an identity. Like we can use other examples, but this one is an identity issue. Now, granted, I don't always agree with it. Like when Rachel Dolezal was talking about she a black woman. Nah, fam, you're not black. You know, but
who are you to tell her that she ain't black in the inside?
Because black is not based on what's on the inside. I don't believe we can visibly see that you're a black person.
I don't know. They say all people come from black people.
Now, that's true.
The morals is here first, baby.
That's definitely true. You know, like we can't see gay. We can't see that. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's what my issue is. It ain't even about the boy being gay, because gay, that's your business. But it's just those permanent decisions by by a person who's still immature. If we have to go by age, you know what I'm saying? That's a permanent decision to say, hey, I want to rock this lifestyle. Hey, I'm going to change my name. Hey, I'm going to start looking like this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just permanent for a kid to determine in their life. That's what they want to do.
He allowed that space though. Man. How many kids are really allowed that space, like to go to school and say, I'm cool with, you know, sashaying, whatever. You know what I'm saying? How many kids in DISD, you know what I'm saying, had the opportunity to come out and not have their life affected or ruined or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Let me throw another caveat out there. If you 11, 12 years old or whatever, and you say you feel like something else, right? You must really feel that way, especially being a boy. You must really feel that way. If you can look at a lifestyle and know that there's persecution over there and hatred towards that group, and you say, I'm sorry,
I don't know.
I remember I was 11, 12. I said a lot of shit that I ain't mean.
Man, I thought I was a safety, but I was a D lineman, fam.
But again, I thought I was a Crip and the next generation of Tupac at 12. You know what I'm saying?
But again, they don't have anything to do with identity though. Like no one in here when we was 11 or 12, no one could convince us that we were something else. Like, nah, I'm this. Because you knew who you was when you was a kid.
But shit, they said I was dyslexic. You know what I'm saying? As a kid.
That's not identity though.
It is. That is an identity though.
No, that's a inability. What's the word I'm looking for?
Disability.
Disability or something. But I don't think it have anything to do with your identity.
But so let's just say I didn't have no legs, right?
Right.
My legs got amputated or some shit like that. That's my identity, nigga.
No, it's not.
My identity is they be like
that's a disability.
Nah, they be like EJ coming. They be like, nigga, we ain't got no wheelchair access. You know what I'm saying? That's my identity. Nigga.
I live like a nigga with no legs.
Oh my god, man! I just try to respect it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I actually knew somebody, and this was an adult. It wasn't a kid. that went through that whole transformation. One minute we was calling him Cesar, and the next minute we was calling him Sonya. In the matter of me knowing this guy for about 4 years.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, but it didn't change the relationship. But now, since we're not necessarily having the body enhancements or body parts surgery conversation, because this is just a name and
it's just a start, bro.
But I'm saying, just like he said, like he had nails on and shit like that, right?
Even if it's just the start, we haven't touched the other stuff yet.
But
it's one of those situations where you say we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
But the bridge is already being built, though. Like you can shut down the whole construction and shit like that.
But what it have to do with you, though?
But all right, so how like you said, I can't say that if he is really gay or if he feels like a woman. The nigga is 12, bro. Like, how do he know? How he don't know that he not gay? You know what I'm saying? Like, but
that's like EJ.
Magic Son.
Yeah, Magic Son. He I mean, he went to prom with a girl. He did everything. He pushed it as long as he could. Magic kept him, you know what I'm saying, on that way as long as he could. Right. And then when he got grown, he just snapped into it.
Again, like I said, I don't agree with changing your body at that age. Don't mistake me for saying I agree with that. I'm just saying that if somebody actually go through with this lifestyle, you must really believe it.
Why does he really believe it, though? Where does that come from?
That's what I'm saying. It got to come from somewhere.
Hey, Wade a little flamboyant, too, though.
Where does that come from, bro? Like,
Wade was dressing a little weird.
Testosterone, bro, and be soft, bro. And that could start a whole nother argument. I'm not gonna talk about that. You could be soft, bro. You could be soft, bro, and just, you know what I'm saying, still live like a little boy playing the sand, keep it moving, bro. But where does it come from, bro, that you want to switch the whole game up, that you want to go to a gay pride parade, bro? Where does that come from, bro?
I don't think it's one of those things we're going to ever understand. Just like we don't know what it feels like to be a white little girl.
But you only understood as a kid what was proposed to you. You know what I'm saying?
What's being put in front of you and what excuse me, what society's saying that, okay, this is accepted. Because all this transgender shit wasn't accepted back in the day, but now it has to be accepted. Like, everybody's opinion, like, matters, or they make shit more than what it has to be. Like, you can't say I disagree with that, because if you say that, you looked at as a bad person, you know what I'm saying, or not being supportive, and they're going to try to tear you down. So I feel like it's forced upon us to accept it. We ain't got no choice but to accept it.
That's why I say it's always an agenda behind it, man, and we have to be careful with how we represent each other, bro. Like, you taking another a male that's able to recreate, you know what I'm saying, put another black gene out there, bro. So with me, that's the level I'm on with it. You know what I'm saying? And most people don't even think that how that's where I'm at with it. That's a whole nother show. Man,
right. So yeah, we're gonna have to run that back as its own independent topic.
I like that one though.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go.
Let me write that down right quick.
I like that discussion. Yeah.
But I'm gonna go to the next segment, man. We're gonna talk a little bit about the pressures of Valentine's Day, man. But I got a couple voicemails. I put a question out there to see was Valentine's Day overrated, and I got a couple of responses. So I'm gonna run these voicemails back. The first one should be from Reality Bites podcast. Shout out to them for reaching out and dropping that. So just 1 second, let me get that. All right, here we go. Hold on 1 second. My fault, y'all. Trying this new stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? New technology. All right, here we go. Bet.
Hey, guys. This is Javon, one half of the Reality Bites podcast, and we're calling in to talk about the topic, is Valentine's Day overrated? So I don't believe it is overrated, but in this world and in this time, anything that you can hop on that's like positive and talking about love and things like that, I think you should join into it. I mean, there's so many effed up things going on in the world that if somebody wants to, focus on that day, then that's what it is. But I do think that it's become, I guess with social media, it's become like a contest of things like, oh, my man bought me this or my man bought me that, just showing off, and everyone is showing off. Like, I don't even know if it's special to that person, because it feels like sometimes it's like a cookie cutter Valentine's Day thing. Like majority of people get the flowers with the roses, and it seems like everyone is getting the same gift and same stuff. So that part I think is overrated. I think that, of course, I'm going to say the cliche, you should show your partner or whoever you're with love every day. But if you want to make it special on Valentine's Day, it should be special between you and your spouse. All right, thank you. Bye.
All right, right on, Siobhan, from Reality Bites Podcast. I appreciate that. And let's see here. I got one more from my guys, OLF Podcast.
Hey, salute.
Yeah.
Yo, G-Mo, what's up, bro? Shouts out to Dallas, Texas. Hank from the OLF Podcast in the building. Fuck yeah, Valentine's Day overrated. Heavy, way overrated. Never spent a quarter of my life on this shit. Been married for 4 years now. My wife know not to ask me for this shit. So yeah, shouts out to Dallas, Texas, though, all the way from Philly.
Hey, OLF Podcast.
That nigga too cool, bro.
Too cool, man.
So, man, what y'all think about Valentine's Day on the whole?
Man, all right. So I don't even think people really know the true meaning of Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's established and where it came from. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on it here. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on IBTW. You know what I'm saying? We get into that. But now it's definitely overrated, man. Because once again, society, bro. Like people, we do so much shit based on what society says that we have to do, or what society says is accepted and not accepted. So, and with the women, they feel like the shit is about them, because I don't know too many women out there doing stuff for the niggas on Valentine's Day, man. Yeah. And like your girl said, man, from Reality Bites, you should express your love every single day, even if it's not every single day, like throughout the week, throughout the month. I shouldn't have to wait till a day, a fucking holiday, to show you that I care about you, because that shit is fake. You know what I'm saying? Because what if I don't feel like doing nothing? I'm on that day.
What if I'm fucked up?
Yeah,
money wise.
Yeah.
Shit, nigga just got into a car accident or some shit like that.
Just pay rent. You know what I mean?
But now I'm forced to do something, because if I don't, you feel like I don't care about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in a situation for, I was talking to a chick for probably about 2 weeks, bro, and Valentine's was coming up. I didn't send her nothing, and we hadn't talked about anything, bro. I caught the most bullshit after that, bro. She was mad that I didn't send nothing.
Nigga, 2 weeks? Get out of here, bro.
Okay, this is where we at with things. This is probably 2015, bro. Yeah. That's where we at with it, bro.
I agree, man. It's unanimous, man. Valentine's Day is bullshit. Now, as much bullshit as I think it is, I do participate.
Yeah,
I do.
You know what I'm saying? I do participate. It just like I think waking up every morning to go to work, to live and pay for items that you need and I shit is bullshit too. Yeah. But we do it. So like if you're in a relationship, I partake. I get up there. I get a car. But just know that like I'm only doing this to satisfy this day. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing genuine about it, especially from a male. Yeah. It's nothing genuine. It's really just doing it to shut her up.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna.
It's a finesse holiday, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it's a money grab.
Yeah, they finesse you out of what you gonna give me, how you gonna impress everybody else around me.
Right.
Send it to my job. You got to show off, and then they had the audacity that when you go to the store, they don't have a single male item that you can purchase for Valentine's Day. Right. Everything is pink, red with hearts on it.
And bro, I ain't never thought about that. You ain't never seen no Valentine's shit with a screwdriver on it.
Nah. You get wheeled out of that, man. It's a wrap. Like you don't get. It's not for men at all. It's just for men to blow bread.
Man, check this out. So yesterday, I was talking to this chick, and she was like, "What you doing for Valentine's Day?" I say, taking myself out. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, expressing self-love. She was like, you didn't ask me to come. I said, this is self-love. You know what I'm saying? This is self-love. So it ain't got nothing to do with you, And she just kept probing at it, bro. I'm like, I said, bitch, like this is about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't got shit to do about you. You know, but it's like it's always about them though. They
Right.
make
And
it
you
away
would
about
have kicked
them.
it with her. You would have been obligated to
Doing some shit that
take her somewhere.
I gotta spend money that I ain't planning on spending on.
Yeah.
Cause your ass want to be fucking in the mix.
And then February 15th, things are back regular in our friendship or courtship or whatever we doing.
Shout out to the side chicks. You know what I'm saying?
They hold it down, though. Shout out to the February 15th ladies.
Yeah, I know who y'all are.
It's gonna be lit tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit tonight. All day.
It's bullshit, bro. It's a money grab, man. Like they start putting that Valentine's Day stuff out soon as Christmas is over with, man.
Bruh, for real.
Or New Year's. Soon as New Year's over with.
I ain't been hypnotized since birth, bro.
Yeah.
Man, real talk. And
Like you can't fight it.
and you can't like it's. If you really want to see how much of a facade this shit is, man, like be in Walmart and watch them niggas take all of the fucking whatever holiday it is, they move that shit out and put the next holiday shit up.
Bro.
It's all a game. Like
Not lying, bro. I went in there last night, bro, trying to get my little last minute little things. The Valentine's section was being cleared out. They had about 6 workers over there just turn all the stuff down off the shelf. I said, damn, okay, you know they got the little section for all the stuff. I went over 2 aisles. They was already putting Easter stuff up. Like, you not lying. On Valentine's, they was already putting it up.
There'll be some St. Patty stuff up with that, too. You know what I'm saying? I'll let be right in there with each other. That's how it is, though.
That's crazy.
Tell me if I'm a hypocrite on this one. Because even though I don't feel that way about like Valentine's Day in your relationships and stuff, but I got a little girl, and I took care of her. You know what I'm saying? I got some flowers, card, bear, and all that stuff with the whole 9 yards for her. Am I a hypocrite? Doing it for your kids?
I think it make more sense for a father and a daughter than it do for like 2 grown folks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good point. And you know what? You might be right, bro. Because Valentine's Day might need a cutoff age, like 17, 18.
Right.
But
it makes sense.
At the same time, because I get what you're saying, but what you kind of instilling in her is what to expect out of a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if he don't love me unless he do this and shit like that.
That's cool. Fuck them niggas.
He don't love you anyway.
It's all about daddy, man.
Yeah. I got 2 girls, so I'm with that. One of my oldest, she got a purse. So
See?
That's where we at with it.
Man. So, that covered all of that, man. We gonna make it light in her, man. I got a new segment, dope shit, nope shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I come up with a couple topics that I done seen in the news as well, and we just kind of go on and see if you feeling it. If you feeling it, it's dope shit. If you're not, it's nope shit. Yeah. All right, so Erykah Badu dropping a new fragrance.
Who say it?
Yeah, right. Have y'all heard about it?
Yes. Yeah.
What y'all think, bro?
I want to smell it.
Yeah. I'm curious as well.
Right. Hey, I'm so ignorant about it. I just want to spread on this finger and just.
Here you go.
You smell that, Badu? You smell that?
Is this real though? Like I've heard about it. I don't know if this is a joke or is it real.
It's real.
It's real.
It's legit. They I can't think of this lady's name, but it was a white lady a few years back. Man, it did something of the same thing, but it wasn't incense. Man, it was something else. Maybe been a candle or something, bro.
Oh, was it like Eva Longoria or something like that?
Somebody, bro. It was more of a Caucasian lady, man. But they was able to put it on the market though and sell it. So this is
Gwyneth Paltrow or something. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So,
but bro, you think about this though. Look at Erykah Badu track list, bro. Like the successful men she done made after they done got a taste of Erykah Badu. She got superpowers or something, bro. Like she can turn you into a hero or something. You know what I'm saying?
She a Dallas girl.
Man, you look at Andre 3000. You know what I'm saying? What's my dude? Common from Chicago.
Jay Electronica.
Yeah. She made the DLC start talking again. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You might get sprayed and you might live your best life afterwards.
Bro, Erykah Badu probably has, like, if I was to name all my top quotes in the world, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, by any means necessary, by Malcolm X and all that shit. But Erykah Badu got one of the baddest quotes for life, and especially for men. But somebody asked her, like, how is she able to keep her relationships with men going?
She listened.
She said, I listen to them. I say,
Look in your eyes, bro. You ain't got no choice but to.
Hey, and low key,
ain't nobody listened to me since '86.
Man.
and low key, they ain't broke up with her yet.
Nah.
In their mind, they still with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they still a fight for her, still do what they got to do. Like they still with her.
I gotta say this though. I don't know if I want the perfume or the cologne or whatever. I'm good. I smell it like you said. I smell it, but I'm good. I don't want to wear that shit.
Bro, no bitch better not walk around with that shit on, bro. Like,
the hell is you wearing? Because ain't nobody gonna think that off the top. Oh, that's that Erykah Badu. Nah,
Right,
nigga,
just smelling like pussy. You know what I'm saying? Even though pussy ain't supposed to have a smell, but you know it is what it is.
So I'm gonna go with a nope on that one. I'm gonna go with a nope, man.
I'm going with nope. I'm interested.
Oh, so we talking about buying it or
Nope or nope?
It's the idea.
dope.
The idea to the dope shit, no shit.
I want to smell it, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of nasty, guys, so I'm gonna go with the dope shit. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have a little video on in the background.
All right, so let's see. Ava DuVernay, she dropping a new Netflix doc about Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure what portion of life, if this gonna be a full, you know what I'm saying, documentary, but I don't know. I'm kind of interested in anything Nip. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all feel about that?
Man, Ava ain't took no missteps.
Bruh, facts.
She cold with it, man. So I would be very excited to see what she does with Nipsey, man. And plus, Nipsey got a team, you know, around him, or had a team around him. You know, like it's like some solid people that he been knowing forever, man. So I'm pretty sure they gonna touch on every angle pretty good.
Right. Make sure you really see shit for what it really is.
Right.
Yeah.
Real facts.
Yeah. I think it's dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, I think that's dope too.
I'm just ready for this Dr. Sabi thing supposed to be rolling.
Yeah.
out, you know?
Man, hopefully we get to see it.
Yeah. Bad Boys 4, Bad Boys 3, Bad Boys for Life, my fault. What y'all think of that? Y'all seen that? The new Bad Boys?
Oh, I ain't seen it yet.
Yeah. I caught it.
What you think?
It ain't no Bad Boys 2. You know what I'm saying?
How was Martin's energy in it, man?
Off, man.
It was off.
Man.
I think so. Like I turned around and watched Bad Boys 1 like a couple of days ago. It was on BT. And Bad Boys 1, Martin was with the shits.
Right.
This one, he kind of like, he a little old, kind of
Fat Martin not like Skinny Martin.
Nah,
He's a physical comedian, so you need that body movement, the dance, the action.
He was getting his ass kicked out through the movie. And in part one, he was punching niggas out. Like, Martin different, man. Like, I don't know what happened to my guy, man. That weed he smoked in Cali that one time, dog, it threw him
It wasn't
off.
no weed, bro. It was some K2 or something, bro.
That's what it was.
Martin energy
some milk.
Martin energy been kind of like lackadaisical since the last season of Martin, right? Remember on the last season of Martin, he was just kind of.
I mean, to be fair,
He was just real calm. His energy
very
was
calm.
very different.
Yeah.
Maybe he realized some shit, man. Because Will, like his shit, it's still consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
He still
like you know that's what's that nigga name? I forgot. What is it?
Mike Larry.
Mike Larry. You know that's Mike Larry. It's just an older version of Mike Larry. But that nigga Martin, bro, it's
a whole different character.
it's just real different, man. He barely moving and shit, and everything is second guessing.
I like the fact that Martin still want to work, you know, but probably like an action-packed film like Bad Boys is maybe not the move.
Bro, I always said this, man. Martin should bring back the Martin Show, but animated. It should be like some Adult Swim type shit or something. I think that should be like kind of lit because it still to be able to capture that physical comedy. Right. You know what I'm saying? It could still be kind of adultish with the Adult Swim kind of vibe. I think he should go that route, bro. Any other Martin movie stand up, I think I'm about done with Martin. Like, and I like
even
Martin,
on the
bro.
press tour, you could tell though, like the consensus was his energy is just different, bro.
He seemed like a stroke victim a little bit. No offense, but you know what I'm saying? Like when people had those strokes, kind of like Muhammad Ali was like super live. Then when he got Parkinson, he just kind of was like, I love everybody, soft spoken, not really moving.
Because it's like he don't want to do it.
Right,
you know? I really get that vibe, like he was forced to do it.
Or couldn't turn down that check, I'm sure.
When he was on Breakfast Club, he said he's shy. Naturally shy is what he said.
I don't believe that, bro. Martin from Def Jam, bro. Def Comedy.
Well, do you think that can change though? Like if you, Because I know I'm not the same
Well,
guy I was when I was.
I'll tell you what my opinion may be. He probably was able to get up for the character of Martin Lawrence for so long, and after whatever happened, he just couldn't flip that switch no more.
Yeah.
And he was probably
he probably burnt out on it.
This is who he is. He just can't flip that switch.
Yeah. So I saw the movie. I'll give it a dope shit only because it was written well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to make a part 3 or a sequel after the original movie. Martin wasn't himself, but it was still kind of cohesive with the storyline, I guess. You know,
It was a good story.
So let me ask you this: John Wick 3 or Bad Boys 3?
I ain't seen John Wick 3
John Wick
yet.
3, baby. Yeah.
I'm still stuck on part 2, man. I ain't got to 3 yet.
Yeah.
But John Wick a hard series, though.
I feel like you can't make a bad John Wick, bro.
Nah.
Yeah,
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
It's
I
like
got,
Born Identity to me.
I got one more. Oh, my bad. I didn't get y'all. You said y'all ain't seen it?
No, I ain't saying it, bro.
All right,
I'm gonna say dope though. Anyway, man, for the fact that that they did it, because in the fact that you just said it's a good storyline still.
Yeah.
You know, because I hate when they talk about sequels and sequels to sequels, and I'd be like, don't mess up the original.
Yeah.
Right.
Like when they talk about this Coming to America too, I'm like,
man.
please don't fuck it up,
Bruh.
Do not fuck it up. Like I was nervous when they did Next Friday.
Yeah.
I was too.
You know, I was like, they doing another one. I don't know if you can top this.
Yeah, I want them to quit making those completely. Like, don't do it again.
Yeah, leave well enough alone.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, like, watching them do their little press run, like, they energy together is super dope. Martin and Will, you know what I'm saying? So I like to see them in another project, but like, I think they could just chill on that Bad Boys for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let that go.
Let it go.
But let me see. Next thing drop, man. It's a new Tupac movie coming out.
Again?
Yeah, bro. It's called Tupac Escape from UMC. So apparently this is like a theory story where Tupac apparently escaped from the hospital after he got shot and went and lived on like a Indian reservation in New Mexico. Now, I was with it because I remember hearing some theory stories back in the day where they said it was a mysterious helicopter that had left the scene, but nobody reported about it ever again, and it just kind of disappeared or whatever. And then, like, it kind of makes sense, but then they dropped this little movie poster, which I'm gonna show y'all real quick, and it kind of turned me off a little bit.
I ain't even hear about that shit.
So this is gonna be based off like a theory that he's still alive.
The director that's filming it, he believe it, but it's theory to me. Now I was with it because like I'm with the conspiracy theory stuff sometimes, but then I seen this poster. Let y'all pass that around.
All right, see with that, I'll probably check that out actually.
Tupac Loki.
But Tupac a whole Mexican.
Pac.
He a whole Mexican on there. Like that kind of threw me off a little bit.
All right, so I said this a long time ago. I don't think I ever said it out loud, just in conversations. If you look at pictures of Pac, he look Hispanic, bro. He looked like a Mexican man on the cool. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. But I would check that out, man. I mean, I thought it was, when you said another Pac movie, I'm thinking, man, somebody trying to get this story right again.
Yeah.
But if it's something that's based off like hypothetically, I'll probably check that out.
So they having the Mexican dude play him?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they saying he bleached his skin and went through a whole transformation?
I just think this budget low as hell. I think this budget low as hell. They just stuck their head out the door and was like, "You come here." You know what I'm saying? Cause
I'll check it out. Just the
it's a
entertainment
good
purposes.
Netflix situation. Good Netflix situation. I don't know if I can go to the theater for this. Though.
No,
kind of
not at
disrespectful.
Oh, not about a
So
long time, bro.
I'm definitely giving them a nope shit on that, man.
That shit ain't even Netflix.
know
But then you
shit.
got to put that on Amazon Prime or some shit like that, man.
I'm gonna say no, but I'm gonna watch it,
Bruh, and Power finale.
I'll let y'all have all that.
Oh yeah, I don't participate either.
Oh, y'all don't watch Power?
I stopped a few seasons ago, brother.
What season you stop in? I'm always curious when people stop.
I stopped probably I want to say a solid 3 seasons ago. Last I probably seen was when Ghost, Kanan, and Tommy got together and they was about to start dealing with
Dre.
with Dre, or was it the Italian mob? Was it Tommy's people, dad and his people?
Probably so.
Yeah.
I just had too much like writing for Power is bad.
Yeah.
The writing for it is bad, man. When they brought Kanan back, I was like, y'all wilding. But it was one of those things where I was just too invested to give up on. You know, I was too invested to just like not know how this story ends. But the season finale, man, I like the way that they with the last episode. It was kind of expected. A lot of people picked Tariq was the shooter.
And I thought it was Ramona, man.
Really?
Until I saw the Tate episode. I thought it was Ramona. I was like, who else would have been able to get that close? You know, and I don't know. I thought she had she was, and then she had a murky background. We didn't really know too much about her.
Right.
I thought it was her, man.
So did he die?
He died.
Okay.
They still keeping hope, but he looked dead, man.
They also got a few spinoffs coming.
It wasn't no funeral yet, so it was hard.
Might be on some Tupac shit.
Like we ain't seen no funeral or nobody, so it's just hearsay. But
I actually thought they was gonna do that.
Yeah,
knowing what Power did when they brought Kanan back, I thought it was the corniest shit ever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I thought that shit was mad corny, bro. So I was like, watch Ghost get shot and not really be dead. They gonna bring this dude right back.
Yeah,
but they didn't though. They didn't. They kept their integrity on that one. But I fuck with Power, man. As bad as the writing is, man, I fuck with it.
It's one of them things you can't turn away from, bro.
Yeah.
And I know they said they got a couple spinoffs coming. I'm looking forward most to the Tommy spinoff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Tommy that's my nigga, dog. Like my white nigga. You know what I'm saying? He hard, dog. I'm really looking forward to that one versus the other one. I don't want to see nothing with Tariq, man. Like it.
I don't think I'm gonna watch the other stuff though.
Yeah, I don't want to see the prequel stuff. Yeah. But they trying to bring Kanan back again. Like he dead, bro. Like, I don't want to see no.
Die.
I'm good on that. But yeah, Tommy though that episode. So
R.I.P. Ghost, man.
I give it dope shit just for the whole totality of the show. You know what I'm saying? All the seasons, but
I'm giving it a dope as well. Yes.
Yeah, all that.
All right, so my next thing, man, we got Trapaoke.
Okay.
Trapaoke is one thing we do where I'm gonna play a song. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the guests, you know what I'm saying, jump on whatever song they want. I'm gonna push pause and you just gotta fill in the blank.
Okay.
All right, so let me see here what we got. Who wanna go up first?
Yeah, I'll go. It don't matter.
Bet. All right, let me see.
I hear playing ain't ballin'. I done put my whole arm in the rim, Vince Carter. And I know Poppy get a key for the quarter. Shawty barely seen the double C's, I bought her. Got a bitch that's looking like a Leah, she a model. I got the pink slip, my whip is keyless. Compton, I'm about to get the key to the city. Patty, light up the seat. Forgetting out the coupe at the lot. Tony fuck 12, fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s.
Suck the nigga soul. Got a cash out.
You sort of rap it, bro.
Oh, I gotta rap it. Do that shit again.
I won't never sell my
So I'm gonna give you the bill on that one.
Yeah, he answered like he was on Jeopardy.
Hey, nigga,
soul.
I'm trying to remember the bitch. I'm like, I think that's what he said.
All right, well, let it play on now.
And I really wanna know where you at. I've been moving them.
Alright, so we're gonna go with the next song. And so also, my bad, I didn't even give all the rules. When it's right, I'm gonna hit you with the bell. When it's wrong, I'm gonna hit you with the horn. Where my horn at? Oh, that was that shit. Yeah.
I love that sound, dog.
Alright, here we go.
Niggas can't touch me. Apply the pressure with the VVS. I drive the foreign like it was a Chevy. Drive the foreign like it was a Chevy. Lift it up and gone and all set. Fuck a cougar like she Holly Berry. Future hinges, dirty sprite, legendary. Dirty soda in the styrofoam. Spill a day to get my mind blown. Dress it up and go to Nassau. 200 miles on the dash. Gotta roll a pound up a gas. Switching lanes in the Grand Rapids.
We the ones that kept it cool with these niggas. See these niggas start acting.
We the ones that kept it cool with all these niggas till these niggas start acting. Shoot a nigga like film in a movie, niggas gon' let them have it.
Hey, that shit
Alright,
still
man.
right.
They do, bro. Like still. All right, man. So look, that's pretty much the show, man. What I want to do, man, we're gonna do the raw treatment. Where I give y'all the opportunity to plug anything y'all got going on. Send my listeners over to y'all channel. You know what I'm saying? Just any kind of love. You know what I'm saying?
Well, first off, thank you, man. Thank you for having us, brother. This was cool, man, and also meeting you too, James.
Oh, no doubt.
then kicked it with Gmo for a few times, man. We've been in the same space quite a few times now. And you're a genuine cat, dude.
I appreciate it, bro.
Most definitely, man. But as far as us, as far as me, you can follow me at Freeway TJ. You can follow the podcast at IBTW Podcast. That's on Twitter as well as Instagram. And I'll let you plug the show.
Yeah, much love to you, Gmo, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Damn, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm a little shy. But now you can you can follow me at IG, man. That's all I really got. EJ is back. That's EJIZ back. And we got a lot of stuff cooking, man. We coming up on our almost 90th episode.
Yes. That's
so yeah, we stay tuned, man. Real talk.
Yeah. We you can find It's Better This Way podcast on a few different platforms. We on Apple, SoundCloud, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Yeah, It's Better This Way. Just tune in, man. We drop an episode every Sunday.
Sometimes Monday.
And sometimes it's Monday if Sunday was crazy. Well, yeah, check us out, man. Salute.
Bet. James, want to drop your info, bro?
Man, I got nothing but an IG, bro. There ain't nothing popping on there. But James to Gemini, James DA Gemini. Holla at me. I'll be back.
Bet. Hey, man, I'm the same way, bro. I got to get more active on social media, bro. I be ducked off like a rich person. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, follow Krown Jewels at all platforms, man. Just Google it, man. Krown with a K. You know what I'm saying? Krown Jewels podcast on everything. Also, man, check this out. Me and my wife, we've been working on this little show on YouTube. It's called All Access Granted, after our last name, the Grants. So check us out, man. Head over there to that channel. You know what I'm saying? Just show a little love. Give us our critiques, whatever. Just check us out, though. All Access Granted. And Granted is GRANT''D. I appreciate the love, man. We out.
Peace.
Salute.